Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And we're out here in the Garden of Eden. All my trees are popping and budding from the fake spring weather we had today with temperatures up around 60 degrees. Calm, beautiful clear skies, just really nice out. I had all the dogs in the video earlier. This is my third attempt at shooting this video. For some reason, I get a couple of minutes into the video and then all of a sudden it just shuts down on me. And why it's doing that, I haven't a clue. But I've already gone through here and talked about, I've gotten these two little grapevines pruned. I'm saving the big grapevine here, the pruning of that, for when I got a little bit more time out here. But because everything is looking like spring and starting to pop, I'm going to have to get out here and do this real soon. So I've still got a sore ankle. I've been trying to procrastinate enough to where when I'm ready to go, I'm going to have to get up on a ladder to do the pruning in there. And I want to make sure that I don't fall off there because my ankle's still a little on the sore side. So anyway, I was out here earlier and I moved some things around inside of here because these apple trees are starting to show signs of budding and popping too. Those are my citrus trees over there. Lime, lemon, grapefruit, and tangelo. And this is a cherry tree, and that's a cherry tree. So I wanted to get those separated out and have everything ready to go. And I did mention I lost a roof panel there and a roof panel here. I do have both the panels. One of them is here and the other one's in my van. But I'll get those panels back up in place because with everything starting to sprout, the birds are going to love to get in here. And they'll see that opening, and next thing I'll know, I'll be chasing birds out of here for half a day. So anyway, let me head up this way. Now, I don't know if this peach tree is going to survive. It seems like the roots are solid, but I haven't seen any buds coming up on it. And it's about that time of the year when the peach trees should start showing buds. My apricot tree here, of course, that's showing signs of buds coming out all over it. That's happy. And here's my Bartlett pear and my apple grafts. Okay, so this is a Fuji apple graft, and it's got buds on it. That's from my friend Andy's tree. That's a scion I took from when I pruned his tree for him. And the same thing with this is my Sharon apple. This came out from my friend Sharon's tree. And this is Gala apple, actually. So I've got a couple of buds on there getting ready to pop. And then the pear tree, the Bartlett pear, that's showing lots of buds. And then over here, this is my quince tree. This is the rootstock for the Bartlett pear. And I let it grow because I wasn't getting enough greenery on the pear tree for the photosynthesis that I need to produce fruit. So I let the quince grow, and it produced a lot of leaves last year, which helped because I ended up getting 4 pears off of my pear tree. As young as it is, 4 pears is pretty good. Hold on. Hey, what are you doing in here? Out, buddy. Thank you. They've been getting really good at listening to me. So anyway, I did add an apple graft there back on the 12th of February. But I don't know if it's going to take or not. We can't tell until, of course, spring comes. The sap is flowing, so that's a good sign. And we'll see what comes out of there. Now, I'm not sure what type of apple that is. I cut it off of one of my other graft trees over there, but the tags on it had gotten wet from the missing roof panels, and I don't see on the tags anymore what type of apple it was. So I'm not sure what type of apple that is, and I won't know until it grows up and gets a little stronger. So anyway, remember, I got to get my step ladder out to do that pruning on that grapevine. And I do have my step ladder is over there. It is my step ladder. My regular ladder left me a long time ago when I was young. I never really knew my real ladder. So I got a step ladder. Oh, okay. I'll get off of that one. All right, so I wanted to show you all that stuff. Now the other thing was, I did go to town today, and Sherry, the secretary, had sent me a gift certificate for Tractor Supply. So I went down there and I got some dog food. I picked up 104 pounds of dog food, and didn't realize it. Then on the way back, I went around in a circle and came back in a different route and stopped at the post office. And she had also sent me a bag of puppy chow in the mail. So that was waiting at the post office for me. And I was supposed to get some bones, chew bones for treats for the dogs from my friend Andy. And they should have been here today, but they weren't. So they'll probably be there tomorrow. And I'll get down there and pick those up. But my replacement meter came from that Chinese group. I did contact them and tell them I wasn't happy with the meter they sent me that wasn't working. And they asked me a few questions and all of that. And I told them, yeah, well, I'm not a novice to hooking these things up. I've done it before. And this was a replacement for one that's been working fine. So I got the new one in right there. And it's powered up. And I won't know if it's actually working and retaining the peak recordings until I get some wind. There's been absolutely no wind today, so it's not going to show anything on there. Everything's at 0, except for the voltage in the batteries, which is 13.8. The batteries are all peaked out just perfectly. The dump load was running earlier, and the resistor was putting off some heat in here. And that's good because when it's a little chilly out, that thing warms this room up. And of course, warm batteries work better than cold batteries. But I had one person ask me, he thought that that resistor was supposed to be submerged in water. But I said, no. If you put that in water, then the positive and negative contacts on it are going to short out with the water on them. So that's a dry heat element. All right. So we got that all set up. And let's move along here. The dogs all came back to see me because they heard me walking up this way. And last night it got pretty chilly. Never got up over 39 degrees for the whole day. And at night it got down to like 34, I think it was what I saw in the middle of the night. But the dogs were all snuggled together up inside the tote dog house there. And I guess that kept them plenty warm. Well, it's starting to cool down out here, so I'm going to head inside, call this a day. I'm going to have to go up and close the shipping container because I had to get in there and get the connectors and stuff I need to put that new meter on my system. So we'll see how the turbine does as soon as we get some wind here. But there's not supposed to be any wind until the weekend, so I'll let you know how it does when that comes around. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. Don't forget your thumbs ups down there, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember, I told you, this whole year, I'm letting everybody subscribe for free. Click on that thing, and all it's going to do is say subscribed. It's not going to cost you anything. All right, thanks, everybody. This is G Bear signing off.